So my addiction started around the age of 11 when I stumbled across pornography, and ever since that day I would go back and binge watch these videos. Easy access to the websites. There was no questioning if I was 18 or older. I could just go on the websites whenever I wanted, and that slowly developed into an addiction. My school, it was everywhere. At lunchtime, everywhere I would go, I would always see pornography on other people's computers and phones. People would even grab my phone and go and search pornography and download videos. This is seen as something that is normal, and it has been normalized, especially in high schools. But just because something is normal does not make it okay.
I didn't realize that I hadn't talked to him about it. It never even occurred to me that I should, or that it was even something we needed to talk about. I can't believe how naive I was, and that I just had my head in the sand, really, hoping it wasn't a problem for him and that he'd be okay. So when he came home from school and told me about what he'd seen at school, I rang the school and said, "Are you aware that kids are looking at pornography during the lunch break?" And I thought perhaps there was something wrong with the school system, that they were able to access it, but of course kids are clever. They know how to do these things, and of course they use their data and download it at home and watch it at school. So yeah, I thought he was safe from all that. Honestly, I thought he was. I had no idea.
How I overcame my addiction was, at the age of 14, I managed to seek help on the internet for people with the same problem as me, and got a lot of good advice, and actually learning about why it is bad and how I can benefit from quitting. I have seen people and read stories of other people and experienced myself how bad and how damaging this addiction can be, and how it can seriously negatively impact your well-being and your overall self-image. And in general, it's something that we need to talk about more. Parents need to talk more about this with their kids. Tell them how it can affect them. It's massively widespread across basically all schools in this country. I've seen a lot of it everywhere I go. And even girls, it's not just boys that are watching this stuff, and girls are impacted by it just as much as boys are, because of the way it can teach boys wrong things about how sex should be.
The fact that I hadn't even considered it made me think, I wonder how many other mums haven't even considered talking to their kids about this. They're looking to porn for their sex education, and it's not the place to be looking. It is so important for parents to have these kinds of conversations with their children.